Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Scorpions and the Lightning. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ricky Pruitt, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Standing in, Alexei Segovia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Gilchrist comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Antonio Martinez.
At the plate, Antonio Martinez. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Martinez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now to the plate, Colby Relaford. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So now to the plate, Dallas Phillips. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And there's out number 2.
That is it. The center fielder. There.
Now batting, Vance Baird. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. The Scorpions lead this one 2-0. Trevor Stevens gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding forward now, Jeremy Finch. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
Now the pitch.
Oh.
2-0 now. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here it comes. Tapped out in front of home. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Standing in now, Keith Patterson, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Finch aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Don't want to forget about him. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
In now, Matt Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Davis is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meat.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peterson is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The catcher, Reed Fortenberry.
Now at the plate, Reed Fortenberry. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Tristan White, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in now, Vince Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. Count still at 1-2. The pitch. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
That is seven. The left fielder, DeMarcus Peterson.
Stepping in, DeMarcus Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Jay Leary, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The pitcher, Trevor Stevens, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Pruitt is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Alexi.
Striding in once again, Alexi Segovia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery is too late at second, and the bases are loaded here on what will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Antonio Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball one. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Chris Dotson. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Stevens has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Hard hit ball to short, right to him. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Darryl Small.
Stepping into the box, Darryl Small. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Marshall Gilchrist, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And the pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Ready to take his hacks again, Colby Relaford, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes.
We got a full count.
Dallas Phillips will be next. Good battle. Count remains full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in the switch hitter, Dallas Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit to right, but foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Now batter, the center fielder, there.
At the plate now, Vance Baird, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Ready on 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Vince Hart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Two out here and a runner at second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gilchrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Scorpions lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ricky Pruitt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The pitcher, Ricky Pruitt.
First offering on its way. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
The pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Baird is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
Into the box now, Jeremy Finch. pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball.
Ball 2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One out, nobody on. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. No. 3-1. That is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back. The third baseman, Keith Patterson.
Ready for another chance? Keith Patterson. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Patterson digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. At the plate, DeMarcus Peterson. He reached on a single in his first try.
The left fielder.
Now here it comes.
Peterson.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Jay Leary, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Trevor Stevens. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Alexi.
Coming to the plate now, Alexi Segovia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Leary isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they push their lead to 3 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Antonio Martinez. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. San Antonio leads it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Matt Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now.
The batter, the catcher, Reed.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Reed Fortenberry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
To the plate now, Tristan White. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Chris Johnson.
Striding into the box, Chris Dotson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Dotson, a native of the state of Delaware. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Atwood will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready once again, Colby Relaford. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Colby Relaford.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fastball well outside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dallas Phillips. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Runners on the move for second. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Vince Clark. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Darryl Small, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Darryl Small.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Relaford is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marshall Gilchrist.
Digging in, Marshall Gilchrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-1 home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the pitcher, Caden Atwood.
Juan Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Juan Hernandez.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Juan Hernandez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate, Jeremy Finch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. On its way is pitch number 75.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Anthony Richards will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DeMarcus Peterson. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game.
DeMarcus Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jay Leary.
Digging in and looking for more, Jay Leary. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. This is line to left. Gilchrist is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Stevens, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 count. The pitch, a swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protect.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Keith Patterson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Keith Patterson.
Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a liner. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping into the box, Matt Davis, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The runner at first with no outs here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baird will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher, number 35, Reed Fortenberry.
Digging in, Reed Fortenberry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So coming to the plate, Tristan White. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Sam Finley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Finley.
Into the box, Alexi Segovia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The second baseman, Alexi Segovia.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Antonio Martinez.
So stepping in, Antonio Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know.
Now the payoff pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And another foul ball. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another shot now, Dallas Phillips. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now at the plate, Vance Baird. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Vince Clark, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Andrew Irwin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. DeMarcus Peterson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
In now, Jay Leary, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, and he pops him up. Finch over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Get up and stretch. San Antonio is out in front here, 8-0. At the plate, Chris Stotson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
now batting, the second baseman, Darryl Small.
Settling in now, Darryl Small. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Marshall Gilchrist.
Standing in, Marshall Gilchrist. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nick Vandenhurk is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Alexi Segovia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is flared out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Antonio Martinez.
In now, Antonio Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Antonio Martinez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Colby Relaford. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Sam Shannon is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. David Willingham will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Grounded to third. And that's the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Jeremy Finch, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baird is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Keith Patterson.
Now in the box, Keith Patterson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 2, Matt.
Stepping in, Matt Davis, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Phillips is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jesus Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dallas Phillips.
Dallas Phillips.
Here's the pitch. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball inside. That's ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-0 pitch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 3-1 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Vance Baird, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And the pitch. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Vince Clark.
Coming to the plate now, Vince Clark. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
That's cold. I got the count. 2-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in once again, Reed Fortenberry. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Relaford is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan White.
Stepping up now, Tristan White. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Chris Stotson. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Scorpions have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. San Antonio jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Stevens earns his first win of the season. Ricky Pruitt was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 8 hits.